Hello everyone and welcome to Learning Minds. My name is Jyoti Nikhil and I am a software engineer. So this is the eighth video of Elasticsearch playlist. Also, if you haven't watched my previous videos, I would highly recommend you to watch all of the previous videos and then come to this video. So in this video, I'll be telling you about how to create a document in Elasticsearch, how do we update it, how to bulk import the document, how to delete the document. So let's get started. So in order to import the document, in order to import one document, we have this command perl -h in which we specify the headers, then export and then the URL. Here we assign the document ID to our document and then this is the body part. So we'll be creating a movie with the name Interstellar, year 2014, and genre of IMAX and Sci-Fi. So, for in order to type the commands in Elasticsearch, I have uploaded them to my GitHub repository, and I'll provide you the link in the description so that you can have a look through the commands or even copy paste as per your needs. So in order to save time in this video, I'll be like copy pasting these commands right now. So you remember we already had that movies index created. So just copy this command and paste it right over here. And I'll be changing the ID of the document to 110, 101. And then we'll press enter and you see we receive a message saying for index movies and ID 101. This is the version 1 of document. So we'll be coming to what is version in a few minutes. Result is created and shards shows successful. And we have the sequence number and primary term. So the sequence number and primary term will be covered in the next video. What are these and what do we mean by this? So now you can also like check this document it is inserted properly or not. So we'll use the get query and we'll paste it and then we will get this back. Just a second. I do have other indices. So you see we have this interstellar uh, movie with genre sci-fi and IMAX inserted in our list. This document has been created successfully. Now we'll come to importing many documents. So how do we import many documents? So in order to import many documents, uh, Elasticsearch uses bulk API. So the format goes something like this. In the first row, we provide create option with the index name and the ID of the document which we want to create. And then we provide the ID and title and all the details of the document, like movie title, year, movie genre, and so this is the way we create like do bulk import. So you need to type this all in the body. So in order to avoid that, I have this file movies.json. So if you see this file, this already has this index and ID. So created over here. Yeah. So you'll have this. Now why do we provide this first row and why not directly like this? So for every document you'll find this index and ID field. So the reason is that I had told you in the video where I told you about how Elasticsearch scales, that Elasticsearch hashes every document to shards. So in order to uh, do that hashing, we need to provide this extra row. So we'll come to the practical, and this is the command to update. Just download this movies.json file in your system. This is the movies.json file. You can download it right here. I already have it present in my system. And then do this bulk insert command. Use this command, bulk insert one, to insert all your movies. If you type this in terminal, so what is this command about? So this is that the header type is again application JSON, the URL, and then it shows that we are using this file to insert the data. So data.binary applies to the JSON file. So we see that it is successful and we have everything inserted, and you'll receive this long message. Now again, we can view all the movies inserted by using the get query. And if we use the get query, we can see that we get all the movies. So these are the movies inserted in the document. You also see that we have our movie that we inserted with the ID 101. So this is how we do bulk insert in Elasticsearch using the underscore bulk or bulk API. Now coming to updating the document, so one important point to notice that in Elasticsearch, documents are immutable, means once they are created, they can't be modified. So what actually happens is when we update an existing document, a new document is created. And how do we acknowledge that? So if you see over here, when we did our very first movie, then we found this version field. So this says that this movie has version 1 associated with this document is of version 1. Now whenever we do update, this version counts get incremented and this document is uh, removed and a new document is created with an incremented version, and this whole document will get deleted on its own. So let us see this in action. So we'll be updating this movie Interstellar, and the command to do update is this, and we'll be using post verb, and we'll be making the use of update API. So the update API does this thing in background that it will mark the old document for deletion. It will create a new document with an incremented version when we update existing documents. So you see, I have changed the spelling of the name. It is Interstellar right now. And if you execute this query and see, we are using underscore update, making use of underscore update API. So here I need to change the number. Ours is 101. So just see this. Okay, so you now observe that the version is changed to 2, and we get the result as updated over here, and it is successful. So if we now retrieve our document, so we retrieve our document, we'll find that, yeah, you can find the title is now updated. I'll be telling you about querying a particular document after say 2 or 3 videos, I guess. I will be starting with this querying in Elasticsearch. And so right now I'm retrieving all the documents. So I already told you about the query command. Uh, and just so we did the updating documents, and Now we'll come to deleting documents. How do we delete documents? Also, one thing I would like to mention that here we did partial updates, like we only changed the title of the movie and everything else is kept intact. Also, you can observe here that the genre and years are retained as they were. So, Elasticsearch also allows us to do partial updates. So, coming to deleting documents, so suppose if I want to delete a specific document, say I want to delete this document with the ID 101 which we have created. Just copy this command and this it's very simple. We'll be using the delete verb now. And this is the movies, and in the movies index we are making use of documents, and the document which we are using is 101. So we'll be deleting this document. If you see over here, we see the result as deleted, and if we again try to uh, get this document, and we can yeah, if you try to get this document, then you'll find that in our search results we'll not be able to see any movie with ID 101. So you see there is no document present with ID 101. So this was all about the CRUD operations in Elasticsearch, like how do we create a document, how do we retrieve a document using the get query, how do we update the document, and how do we delete the document. Uh, at last, I would like to mention that to try doing these operations by inserting a movie of your own choice and then updating it and then deleting it to get some hands-on experience. I hope you all like this video. Do like, share, and subscribe, and do watch all the videos and share your comments. Thank you, everyone.